Hello, hello, my beautiful Aries. Another week has gone by. Look where we are. We're starting into the first week of September. Kids going back to school, routine starting up again, vacations coming to an end, back to routine. Let's see what we have here for your download message. You've been given leadership, in control now. Let's see what you have here for your tarot cards. What do you need to see, know, and expect this week? Let's see what we've got here for my beautiful Aries. Let's see what we have here, starting into a beautiful new season. Before we know it, it will be autumn. Okay, your first card is the card of the Pisces energy, but this is the moon. You have the 10 of Wands. You have the beautiful card of the 6 of Pentacles. You have the King of Pentacles. You're doing really good here. Let's see what else we have. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so starting off with your download message, leadership. You have the ability to step up and influence other people. You've got people skills right here, clear and concise, it says with your first card. So don't be afraid to teach, preach, and convey information to other people. Others may be looking up to you for guidance, for reference. You could be guiding and helping and being of service to other people and helping them through a process. This could be either a project you're working on, your personal life, or even your job and your career. Now, coming in with your life and your career card, you do have people skills. And it says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, a counselor, a salesperson, or head of a company. Well, a lot of you could be all of these things for sure. And Aries, stepping up to the plate, being the leader that you are, leaning into your strengths and realizing that you have the ability to keep your mind and your eyes focused on the details and to be able to guide and mentor other people. Years ago, the pineapple was a symbol of success. So I do think you have the ability to succeed now. You might be out there teaching, preaching, and convey information to other people to help sell something. You could be a diplomat. You could be a counselor and the head of a company. It's amazing. You have those abilities, my beautiful Aries. Now, coming in below that is the moon, and the moon is not getting up in your head and disillusioning yourself and presuming that something isn't going to work out. This is a card of saying, pay attention to your gut feelings, pay attention to your intuition, that little inner voice of reason, and the experiences that you've had in the past, what worked and what didn't. The dog, well, that's the wolf, and we know that the dog is all about having everything in your database. You have all the information that you need to know. But there could be still something in the background, some secret, some information, and if you do your research, you'll find it out. You may have felt as though you've been wanting to just surface and have a breath of fresh air. And for a long time, you felt that you were in a sinking position. But now, once you find out that information in the background, you're going to be able to see things in clear light. Coming in with your career and your money card, you've been given the mask. And it says secret stash, save pennies, finding money, theft. Your career could be acting, assistant, hidden potential, and unknown. Okay, so, when I had said here, do your research, find out what's going on in the background, and then you're not going to be doubtful. Okay, this is a card that says beware of the wolf in sheep's clothing again. Somebody might not be as honest as they portray they are, and they could be trying to pull the wool over your eyes. But you're smarter than that, Aries. You're going to see them for who they are. There may be a secret stash that they're not telling you about, and I would be careful of that. Yeah, you may be saving your money for something, and you find out, hey, or you could be saving your money to put away a secret stash, okay? You could also maybe be finding money. But when the mask shows up, I always think that somebody's trying to steal something from you, trying to pull the wool over your eyes, theft, right? You have the ability to act, be in the entertainment field. Perhaps some of you, an assistant, and you've got this great hidden potential. You have that ability, and I do say this all the time, Aries, you're a workaholic, but you also have the insight and forward-thinking ability to find things out, research things, okay? The unknown. And finding out what that is what helps surge you forward. It helps you progress. It helps you succeed. You've worked very hard, and now it's time for you to take time, maybe. Take things easy. This is a card of taking on all the burdens of the world, biting off more than you could chew. And now it's over. You realize you're not going to be the beast of burden. You're not taking on other people's problems and drama. And you reached your deadline. You made it where you had to go. You've paid the price, and now you're free, and things are going to be easy. She's got her suitcase packed. She's leaving. She's moving out. She's got things on the back of this animal, beast of burden, as they call him, this oxen or whatever. But this card is that card that says you're moving out, you're moving on, you're moving forward, and things are going to be easier for you. Okay, you can't wait to get there. Look at the wind rushing her and pushing her dress forward. She's focused on where she's going, and it's almost like she's being pushed and guided in that direction. Now, coming in the center position, which could be your help or your hurdle or your challenge, you've got career change. And it says, does your career fully align with who you are? Physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So some of you might find you deserve to be a leader. You deserve to be your own boss. You have the key to change those things and go through those doors of opportunities. This is a mindset shifts that will unblock abundance and help you create your timeline of ultimate prosperity. So I think you are in the process of doing something new. You could be incorporating it into what you already have done. But, you need to find the job that totally makes you feel at peace. I always say if you pick a career you love, getting paid is a bonus. Okay, you'll do well at it. Coming in underneath that, negotiations going on, give and take, push-pull energy. This is a card of generosity. You might be receiving something in the form of time, effort, support, love, maybe even money. You could be receiving something here of generosity from someone else. It's almost like a gift, and you're saying, wow, I can't thank you enough. However, you could also, this is a card of being involved in nonprofit organizations. You could be volunteering your time and setting up your leadership that way to help the less fortunate yourself, giving yourself. But I do see this as I've always called this negotiations going well for you. Now, coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the card Fusion. And it says align, openness, harmonize, and collaboration. Okay, so you're tapping into the right circles to be in. You're tapping into the right place to be at the right time. You're very open, and you expect the same reciprocation from others. I think you're going to find when everybody is able to do that, you will find harmonization coming in. But collaboration is going to happen, and it's almost like a good connection. Okay, that's what fusion means. Fusion means, it connected, right? It came together, and it's almost like permanent stability. Now, coming in under that, the beautiful King of Pentacles. Midas touch. You can't make a mistake. He always lands on his feet no matter what. There could be opportunities that are going to present themselves this week, Aries. Don't be afraid. Stand in your confidence. Lift your chin. You're a leader. Go through those doors like that, and you won't make a mistake. This is the Midas touch card. You could also be finding that there's more stability in finances and your money situation. Some of you could be dealing with people like that, lending and loaning institutions as well, investment companies. Coming in at the end of the week, which could possibly be your future energy, you've got the angel number 2222. Yeah, 2468. 8 is the card of infinity. It's a power number, and it often has to do with money. But this is good vibes. Self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Okay, so nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of the things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life, Aries. The big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. Well, I've often said you guys are workaholics, and you love to hit the ground running. You're focused on that, and you're trying to build your legacy in finances here and for your future, and that's great. And remember I said to you, 2468, that single digit, it has to do often with the finances and money in your life, and that's the number we meditate on to manifest money. So this could be what's happening here. So try to fit in. Okay, try to fit in the love in your life and any opportunity, and to squeeze in something here that you need to squeeze in. Okay. Now, coming in underneath that, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're juggling things around. You're busy, or you're going to be very busy soon, and you're trying to fit everything in, but you're juggling either your personal life with your career, or you may be subjected to having to make and decide on two choices, two decisions, two offers, two options, and these things won't come easy, but if you don't get stressed out over them, you'll make the right decision and the right choice. Okay, let's see what you have. Excuse me for coughing like that, but it's like when you sneeze, you don't have any control. All right, let's see what we have here for additional information, clarification, validation, verification. Let's see what we have here, my beautiful, beautiful Aries. Okay, cutting the deck. All right, your first card coming in is the Judgment card, followed by the Eight of Cups, followed by the Nine of Cups, followed by the Knight of Wands, followed by the Justice card. I'm loving this. Okay, so not only did you get Judgment, but you got Justice too. So, here things are going to come into clarity here. Okay, you're making a judgment call. You're finally going to be free to go in a new direction. But you know what this represents, Aries? A second chance. You're free now to go after what you want. It's almost like you're on your knees and saying, oh my God, you're kissing the ground saying thank you. The Eight of Cups comes in. This is saying you're walking away from something that doesn't serve you. This is a place where you don't need to go back, and you didn't deserve to be there. You pretty much walked through the fire, but you've come out the other side, and you know now as you lift your chin and you go forward that it will be a brighter, more prosperous, happier future for you. See? Hard times are over. You're in a new direction now. Now, it's going to take one foot in front of the other, albeit this is a card of, balance and taking yourself to center. Things will go slow at first, but you are going in the right direction. And look what it brings you here. This Six of Pentacles brought in beautiful, beautiful negotiations, beautiful cards coming in here and abundance coming in here, rather. Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled. So things are falling into alignment now. Things are starting to fuse. Things are starting to come together and harmonize. And now you're going to be able to take it a little bit easier and know that you can put your feet up and realize that things are falling into place. Coming in next, on top of that King of Pentacles, you've got the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is one of the fastest moving knights out there. The Knight of Wands is fast moving energy regardless, okay? So it's quick changes that come in, and you're feeling very enthusiastic. Something's going to happen, bang, all of a sudden, and everything starts to change. It's an exciting situation, but it can also be an exciting relationship you're involved in. I think you're going to see loyal and helpful friends stepping forward soon. There's so much to do. You're excited about all there is to accomplish, and you just want to get started. First, though, you'll want to make a really solid plan. After all, if something's worth doing, it's worth doing well, right? And yes, you'll need to do more, move quickly, okay? But you maybe have fun while you're doing it. Follow your instincts and stay confident, okay? Stay self-assured that things are going to work out for you. You're finally going to have the freedom to dance to your own drum. Now, coming in, remember I said to you had Judgment, you also have Justice. And this is the card that says, justice has been served. I hear the gavel go down, and I see that justice is in your favor. So it's a beautiful card of moving forward and realizing that you're now free to do what you want and move in a new direction. Okay, so the Justice card is an interesting card. I love this card. It's a card that says you have absolutely nothing to worry about, and rest assured that the only fair and honest decisions will be made when you receive this card. If events have had you feeling anxious and uneasy, take heart, embrace your personal power, and stand up for your beliefs so that things can develop in a way that will bring you peace. If others have been unfair to you, know that the universe and the divine will shed light upon the matter, and the situation will be healed. If you find yourself in a position to decide what is right or wrong, then let love guide you. Okay? Base your decision not just on the letter of the law, but also on the spirit, kindness, balance, and understanding. This is a card of standing up for yourself. This is a card of apologies and forgiveness. This is a card of being objective but caring. And you are going to choose logic now. Okay? You're going to be reviewing documents and contracts carefully too as you move forward. Justice is served and waived in your favor. Wow. Well, my beautiful Aries, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Aries.